Hello everyone. This next game I'm gonna show you was played in 2007 in Barcelona in the Casino de Royale. And it was played between, Michal Krasenkow and Hikaru Nakamura. Krasenkow is white and Nakamura is black. And although Krasenkow is from Moscow, he's actually a Polish grandmaster. He's a noted writer and a chess trainer. And he's considered to be one of the strongest Polish grandmasters since the World War II. And he's a very aggressive player, and he won numerous awards for his style of play and for best games. So as usual, it's always an interesting game when two aggressive players meet. And like I said, this was played in 2007, so Nakamura is 20 years old here, but as you'll see, he was already quite the demon. So Krasenkow is white and he plays knight to f3. Nakamura plays knight to f6. We have c4, sort of an English opening, e6, g3, d5, bishop to g2, bishop e7, Krasenkow castles, Nakamura castles, b3, we have a5, knight to c3, trying to provoke d4, but Nakamura isn't interested, he plays c6, so we have d4, knight b to d7, queen to c2, Nakamura goes b6, e4 now, and Nakamura plays bishop to a6. We have knight to d2, c5 by Nakamura, e captures on d5, and Nakamura plays c captures on d4. And in this position, Krasenkow played knight to b5, already interested in creating some complications. So let's see what happens if Nakamura would accept this knight on b5. If bishop captures on b5, you would get d captures on e6, and this would open up the attack from the bishop to the rook on a8. So something like rook to c8 would be played, e captures on d7, attacking the rook, and after queen captures on d7, knight to f3, just going for that isolated d4 pawn. We would have d3, queen to b1, and now this bishop has to move because he is still attacked by the c4 pawn. So we would have bishop to a6, and now knight e5 attacking the queen, and Krasenkow would win the d3 pawn. So it's kind of a sneaky variation, but Nakamura doesn't go for this. So after knight to b5, Nakamura plays e captures on d5. And here Krasenkow plays knight to d4. So we have rook to c8 by Nakamura, just putting that rook on a nice file in front of the queen. We have rook to e1, and now Nakamura plays b5. So we have bishop to b2, rook to e8, queen to d1, getting the queen out of that pin. We have b captures on c4, b captures on c4, queen to b6, and now rook to b1. Krasenkow plays rook b1 to protect the bishop and to, harass the queen a bit. But here he allows d captures on c4, and Nakamura wins a pawn here. But Krasenkow had a sneaky idea. He played knight to c6, and now this is a very dangerous line, you see. Because if the knight is captured, which Nakamura played rook captures on c6, now Krasenkow plays bishop captures on f6. And Krasenkow was probably very happy about this bishop captures on f6 idea, because he opened the attack on the black's queen, as you can see here. He also has this attack on the rook on c6, and he also has a double attack on the bishop on e7. And naturally, one would think that this is crushing for white. But the demon Nakamura had a different idea, and Nakamura plays queen captures on f2 with check. And I'm pretty sure that, this was quite a shock for Krasenkow. Such an aggressive player missing this kind of move. So he has to capture, king captures on f2, and Nakamura plays bishop to c5 check. So the king has to go up. King f3, and now Nakamura captures the bishop on f6, again with check, rook captures on f6. So we have king to g4, and now knight to e5 check. Krasenkow plays king to g5, and we have rook to g6 check, king to h5, and now f6. This f6 is a very nice move. It protects the knight on e5 and is also covering up the g5 square. So now Nakamura is actually threatening rook to h6 checkmate. So Krasenkow tries to defend this by rook captures on e5. Nakamura plays rook captures on e5 with check. We have king to h4, and here Nakamura plays bishop to c8. And in this position, the Polish grandmaster resigned, And what's going on in this position? Well, Nakamura is again threatening to play a rook h6 checkmate, and whatever move white plays, well, let's say one of the defense could be like g4, you would get bishop to f2 check, and after king h3 again, well, you will get this rook to h5 checkmate, a very nice checkmate indeed, because the rook can be captured as the pawn is pinned from the bishop on c8. So yeah, a very nice game by Nakamura against such an aggressive player who had some pretty good ideas, and Nakamura also won this tournament with 7 out of 9 points. And yeah, a very nice game by the young demon. So that was the game. I do hope you enjoyed it, and as usual you can check 2 of my previous videos here. And thanks to everyone who contributed to my channel. I would like to thank in this video Jared Leenham, Dan O'Hanlon, Don Dugan, and Red Labyrinth. Thank you guys, and thank you everyone, either if you're just watching the videos, commenting, even maybe sharing on some social networks. It really does mean a lot for the promotion of my channel. So yeah, that's it, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.